You don't have real friends. You have artificial fake relationships based on hedonism and lack of deep substance. A relationship without meaning is an insignificant, hollow dynamic you despise and is one awaiting to meet its pending demise. Bars. Bro, I need a haircut. Oh my God, it looks terrible. So obviously you guys clicked on this video because you feel as though you have fake friends around you. And it's often hard to weed out these people because you probably have spent a significant amount of time with them, shared laughs, and have had a lot of fun with them. And this sounds crazy for me to say, but that doesn't mean that they're your friends. Just because you guys have had moments where you play the game, take drugs, go partying, and perhaps even go on trips with them, which on the surface sounds really nice, right? But that doesn't necessarily make them good friends. It just makes you guys friends with the same bad habits. Bro, just ask yourself this question. If you stopped and resigned yourself from all these dopamine-filled activities like partying, drinking, smoking with stoners, and playing video games, would these people still hit you up or try to improve your life? Because I assume if you're watching this, you're clearly a person that wants to get on self-improvement. And you almost feel like a shift in yourself and your identity where you want to do more of the good habits like going to the gym, getting on a good diet, reading, discussing business ideas to level up in every realm of your life. And it almost feels like you're outgrowing some of your friends. But deep down, there's a part of you that still wants to be included and think that some of your friends will get on self-improvement with you. And maybe you probably have tried to get them on self-improvement with you, which in itself is awesome, right? But let's be honest, the vast majority of your friends will undermine that idea and will keep trying to invite you to do these degenerate things. But if you just zoom out and take a step back, regardless if you're there or not, they're still living each and every single day doing the same things. Now, obviously, there's going to be exemptions to the rule where you and a friend did loser-filled activities and will actually make a genuine effort to try to stop so you both can level up together and help each other become overall better people, which in itself is ideal. But from the majority of people I see and the comments I'm likely to see, that unfortunately won't be the case, because most people will not change until it's too late, and it's not your job or responsibility to change them. And if you even think about staying, that just shows me you have a lack of respect for yourself. Because if you do decide to stay, which I hope you don't, that shows that you're scared of being alone or perhaps an outcast, and you want to feel like you belong somewhere. And I already know for a fact that there's going to be some who are scared of being the lone wolf and continue to be friends with these people until they attract new people that they want to be friends with. But the problem with that way of thinking is that if you're still friends with these people, you're delaying change within yourself. And don't bullshit yourself. Be 100% real right now, because I know this sounds corny and I know this sounds cliche to say, but you're the average of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. So if most people around you are out here taking drugs, partying, playing video games, don't work out or do anything productive, guess what? You're gonna end up doing the same thing. And you may not even think that it will happen, but trust me, bro, when I say this, it's likely to happen. And this is not me telling you to be a lone wolf forever, because that in itself is a terrible existence. To not have anybody around you or community that you genuinely love to be around and adopt this Sigma lone wolf cool guy mentality that you feel as though you don't need anybody, and it just makes you a lonely and sad person. But bro, for right now, all I'm just telling you is to just stay to yourself and continue to improve. Because if you're not, then the people you ideally would want to be friends with would not want to be friends with you. And just so this makes more sense, I'm gonna give you a quintessential equivalent to that. And you guys probably see this on podcasts like Fresh and Fit, which I don't recommend you guys watch, honestly, but it does showcase like the delusions of some of these like modern women and OnlyFans models that they have on their podcasts. Think of a girl that parties, drinks, smokes, has casual sex, and thinks that having this boss babe mentality will attract the guy that she wants, which is usually the archetype of 6 foot tall, make 6 figures, big dick. But the point is, she would sound fairly delusional, wouldn't she? Because that guy wouldn't be attracted to a girl like that. Instead, he would want someone that has far less baggage, less body count, and would not necessarily be a liability to him. More so, he would want someone who brings him more peace, more life, is caring, and is trying to make him better. So by you thinking that you're gonna manifest these friends by hanging out with your old friends, by doing these degenerate things, you sound fairly delusional. And taking some of those key points I made in that last statement, that's how your friendships should play out as well. But you can't attract what you're not just yet. Thinking that you'll manifest these friends by using words of affirmations, and you know deep down you don't deserve those friends because your actions don't align with your words. So instead of taking the hard way, you instead take the easy way, or what you view as the easy way, to stay friends with these people even though you don't like them. And they don't really value you like that. But the hard way is to just stay to yourself and prioritize your own self-development and the small sacrifice of cutting off dead weight. And like, bro, just think about it for 10 seconds. When these people are finally out of your life's gonna improve significantly more. No matter how much they try to bring you down or bring up the past or shame you and say you're fake or switching up, this is all a manipulation tactic on their end. Because at the end of the day, people like that don't even value you wholeheartedly and authentically. This doesn't even necessarily have to pertain to your friends. This could pertain to family, relationships, etc. Because I'm gonna let you know this right away, bro. Certain people don't want the best version of you. They want the version of you that best suits them. Like, bro, think about it. Of course they liked you better when you had no direction in life. Of course they liked you better when you were not so strict with your newfound morals and integrity and values. They liked you better when you didn't question how much limited time you have on this planet to make something out of yourself, and instead liked you better when you let life pass you by doing mindless bullshit that they do. And half the other bad habits that I mentioned before with the video game smoking, partying, chasing ass. And I know by me saying this is gonna hit deep inside their psyche and all that other stuff, because what I'm saying is absolutely true and it's gonna piss them off, or maybe not even watch this video, even though that subgroup of individuals need to hear this video. Don't let them draw you back in. You gotta gain clarity and set higher standards for yourself, where you attract better people around you, almost kind of like a tribe or a brotherhood, where you guys try to better yourselves and know that there's more to life than going to clubs, again, chasing ass, being a stoner, and all these hedonistic shits. And bro, I know for a fact you want to attract people who have similar morals and values to yourself and hobbies to your own. Why would you violate and sacrifice having something that you ideally want like that for something that was already dead to begin with? And here's the interesting thing I've always noticed whenever people stay in bad relationships, bad friendships, bad jobs, whatever. Most people live life just accepting things as how it is, without questions, with examples being schools, jobs, partners, and even friendships, without questioning them at all. Do you really want to live that way? Your real friends are waiting for you. They're out there. These are the friends who will hold you accountable, keep you disciplined, and not tell you bullshit or feel good advice that you want to hear. They'll tell you things that you need to hear. Kind of like this video right here, which you should probably like. The ones who you can have deep, transparent conversations with without hiding much of anything. And the thing is, with these people, they generally want good for you and your success, and oftentimes are very happy when they see you making some type of progress, and will give you positive reinforcement for when you're doing good habits and good things that you should be doing anyway, honestly, rather than your old salty and negative friends getting mad about you wanting to change and trying to keep you at the same level as them when you switch from being a loser to becoming more of a winner. Which one do you want? And here's a crazy thing most of you guys have probably experienced before. You'll often hear them say things like, I miss the old you, or like, here's a popular one, I miss the old Kanye, or some shit like that. Don't fall for that shit. So right now, you're gonna have to make an uncomfortable sacrifice for future you to thrive, and that's to let these old relationships that don't serve you die. It's either you or them. So choose you, not them, but prioritize your own self-development and watch as you attract so many far better opportunities and people and things into your life. But yep, that's all for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys. Peace.